Hey everyone, welcome back to Me in a Mess. My name is Michael Drohan, and if you're new here, what I do, I have multiple sclerosis, and just give you insights on how I live and how I deal with everything. I've had it for 19 years, so been around the block a few times, but still feel like I'm living a full life, or as full as you can, just like anyone with anything. But today I wanted to talk about air travel with a disability, physical disability particularly. And so no, it sounds daunting, and I totally understand. And I'm not going to lie and say it's easy, but just like anything, really, it gets easier once you've done it a few times. So today I want to share with you a few tips and tricks that help me get through after doing this a bunch and at all stages of my ability and learned and kept myself out and about. First, let's talk about the front end. A big recommendation I have is to register for TSA PreCheck. Now, this is $85 for 5 years, but you'll find the ease that brings to the security process well worth it. You're getting that usually shorter, quicker line off to the side, usually less people, and you won't have to take off all of your clothes and scan every piece of metal. So if you're in a wheelchair, how this process looks is they will kind of escort you through a side little glass door by the metal detector and take you through there and give you a physical pat down. Every TSA agent I've worked with is very careful and cognizant and respectful of this process. So it's not awkward. As long as you're okay with someone just generally feeling your body, might ask you to move left or right, but they won't ask you to get out of your chair or anything like that if you can't. And so really this whole process, the pre-check makes it so much easier and so much faster and comfortable than going through normal security. Also on the front end, when you are booking your ticket, there are usually several options under the sort of passenger information for any required disability services. Let's just look at this JetBlue example. They have special services listed as completely immobile, need wheelchair, can walk, need wheelchair, cannot ascend stairs, bring your own chair. And you'll notice you can select one or more, and this is only the immediate sort of introduction to them of who they're going to be dealing with and what you're going to need. So let's break these down, not really in order, but in how I've used them through the years. The first is you need wheelchair, can walk. This helps if you cannot walk through the airport on your own, because this is just you have trouble walking long distances, and airports can be very tiring for that. When you get to the airport, you'll need to check in with the ticket counter, and they will radio a member of the airport team whose job it is to push people in wheelchairs around and around the airport. So they will then escort you through the entire process, even through security, usually kind of jumping a line and helping you if you are traveling alone or just need help, helping get your items through security and making it an easy process as much as they can. But also through security, TSA actually has their own program. If you're in your own power chair and are otherwise on your own volition but need some extra help getting through security, there's a TSA program I believe called TSA Cares. I'll link to it in the description down below, and they will have someone escort you and help you through security and make it easier for you. So once you're through the airport and through the security process and you get to the gate, you definitely need to check in with the gate agent. Just say, hey, I'm here, and let me know what you need me to do or how we can make this easy for all of us. And the added benefit to going to introduce yourself is the gate agents often have the ability to move folks with disabilities to closer seats, to seats with more legroom. If you're in the back of the plane and you're traveling with a companion and you guys have different seats, the airlines actually keep a few rows open towards the front of the section you're in. I've never been upgraded to first class or business class or anything like that, but a lot of times those added legroom uh, parts of coach, uh, they'll bump you up to there or in the bulkhead. So make sure to talk to them. They may also inform you if you're in a power chair that you'll need to both tag your chair to go under the plane and also remove any lithium ion batteries from your chair to bring onto the plane with you, as those cannot be stored under the plane in the cargo area. Now, getting onto the plane. If you really can't walk on your own anymore, enter the aisle chair. It my first When I first started using this little guy, I was super. It felt like another step down in my ability, but I got over myself and I realized this is just helping to keep me mobile and keep me out there and exploring the world. So when I was traveling to Alaska, I was fortunate enough to have a team with me, my wife and my brother and sister-in-law, and I had my sister-in-law film the whole process of getting me onto the plane. So thank you, Sarah. And so you'll see here, for my chair, I do usually travel with my wife. And you can see here she and my brother breaking down my chair and packing it into the travel cover I bought to keep it as safe as possible. Airlines are notorious for accidental damage to wheelchairs and power chairs. So trying to prevent that damage as much as you can is definitely helpful. If you have a joystick, definitely take it onto the plane with you. Now, getting on. There I am in the back, transferring out of my chair and into the aisle chair, the slim little seat designed to be pulled through the aisle, line you up with the seat so you can easily transfer over. There are a bunch of straps. When I first saw these, I thought this is something that you need to use to get the COVID crazies off the plane. But yeah, they strap over your chest and strap your legs in, so you're as focused as possible for fitting through those narrow aisles. And then you strap down and off you go. I tend to be an anxious person when I feel like I'm holding people up. Usually this process can be pretty quick, and then once your plane lands, you do have to wait forever to get off the flight. But they line it back up, transfer back into my power chair, and off to my destination I go. So traveling sucks for everyone, and especially if you have a disability. But it is doable. So do not let the fear of traveling itself stop you from seeing the world. Of course, you're going to have to make some adjustments and adaptations like everything in your life, but it is doable, and it only gets easier as you do it. Thanks for watching. Happy travels out there. Bye.